sea, mira, esta necesito nivel 7. Y son misiones secundarias. Entonces no sé si intentar hacer esta de nivel 7. Tengo nivel 4. Y luego las principales está esta que está en nivel 5. Que yo creo que podemos hacer esta. Y listo, ¿no? Mejor. He ido haciendo esto. A ver cómo te lo... espérate, creo que 2 veces a la A. No, claro, en el caballo no me lo hace. Podía abrir el mapa. Que he estado yendo a los puntos estos. Oye, aquí también podemos vender cosas, creo. Hola, señor Tabernedo.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
Mira la botella. El vasito que le da. No puedo. Le da un mini vasito.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka.
¿Quién coño eres? ¿Soy el del Nicardiano de esos?
Brave
soy?
warrior looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
¿Nos van a canear? No estoy
Red,
preparada para esto.
What's the point of having 2 swords?
Una para vosotros
Wonder if he keeps an
y otra
extra
para vuestra
crook in his
madre, le
trousers
respondería yo.
too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are?
El de vuestra
Or
madre
do I
nunca
need to
falla.
loosen your tongue with me knife?
Someone who'd prefer not to be bothered while he's having a drink.
Hear that?
Como me maten ahora, va a ser muy lamentable. Pero creo que no.
Shine
Que
your
tengo
boots,
skills.
governor.
No. Wouldn't want the grime in your hands to rub off on them.
¡Uy!
Bolo, did you hear what I heard?
Ahora está en nivel 37 cada uno, ¿no? Se me
Go
lía.
away.
Escúchame, Gerald, por
I'll
favor.
kill you.
Escúchame,
Damn
confío
it.
en ti, tío.
Enough.
Se me valía.
Fuck you, Roy!
How long you gonna make me wait?
¡Ay! Ahí no la esquivo.
Have you
Cagaste.
any idea what the Baron will do when he learns of this butchery? The village! He'll tear it apart before anyone can say it was some wandering mutant done it.
Mato al varón y no pasa
An iron
nada.
fist he's got.
Where's Hendrik?
You deaf? Understand what I'm saying? Baron won't let this stand.
Calm down. Your Baron's no idiot. Seriously doubt he'll think you locals cut his men down with farming implements. Now where's Hendrik?
Man lives in Heatherton,
Don't know where that is.
other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason.
Se
Shacked up with a
arrejuntó.
widow
Yo
whose
pensaba que esa
husband was
palabra estaba
stabbed for a
maldicha.
scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Go out the back. More of the Baron's men in the village.
No need to worry about me.
I'd rather you not make any more trouble for yourself, for us both.
No te preocupes, te luteo a esto. Y me fui. Escucha.
Right,
Wouldn't mind a drink? Show me
¿Le
what
puedo
you got.
poner, ¿le puedo poner borracho? Ah, no, vale, le puedo vender cosas. Vale. Vamos a quedarnos unos cuantos. Ah, no tiene dinero. Bueno, pues les vendo lo que sea. Y le puedo vender otras cosas. Es que claro, estas cosas no sé si las necesito para algo. Carne putrefacta. Vale, lo puedo desmontar. Bueno, lo desmontaré y ya está.
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved them out, and the Barons and East attacked straight away. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive, but one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye that all ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood, that the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm, but far fewer heard that story.
Yo estoy preguntando
Baron's
porque a lo
not
mejor
from
no es una
around here,
misión.
right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch. Give him a true title.
Si es que no lo mata al día antes, como me lo encuentre.
Thanks. Farewell.
Necesito un monster. ¿Qué coño? ¿De dónde sale? Ahora que tengo de enemigos a todos estos. Bueno, ya estamos aquí.
Air's strange. Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
¡Ay! Nos mata a la vez.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is. Get away!
Porque dice whoever you is cuando tiene
Calm
que ser
down. It's
whoever
over.
you are. O es you is. You are. No sé, hay cosas que nunca entiendo. Tan vuelto. Eso le hemos hecho a la magia esta de para que se esté
It's
quietecito.
over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik. Supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream. How he can suffer.
Cago.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all. The sun was waning, see? And the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange. The toads. I cannot hear them.
No veo al niño la prisa que se ha dado. Los cosos. Son los que buscan a CIRI. Son como espectros o algo así.
I know not what happened there, save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Un espadote. ¿Ves esos espadotes? ¿Dónde consigues esos espadotes, tío? Pero corre, mujerón, no te quedes ahí mirando, que te van a matar. Y guacaete. Yo quiero una armadura así, tío. Me ha
Damn
comprado
it.
su armadura. Mierda.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
No creo que ella tenga una vida peaceful, ¿eh? Bueno. Pues me llevo todo de las casas. Ah, están cerradas. Igualmente creo que había una señal que podía hacer. ¿Cuál era? No sé si era Axia, no me acuerdo. O Art. Era este. Pues no, no lo parto. Espadote, es que son mejores espadote que los nuestros.
Traces of ice around the footprints. Really?
Sí. ¿Por qué le miras paquetote?
Tortured him. Maybe they missed
Hola, Fox.
something. Maybe hid something in his jerkin.
No sé ni lo que es un
Damn,
jugón.
he's cold as ice. Nothing here.
A ver, lo primero que nos
Need to
enseña
check
es
his
los pantalones.
pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot.
Tiene cojones que sea lo último que elijo, ¿eh?
Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully. There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Siempre el trabajo sucio. ¿Y ese juego que es? Llevamos jugándolo por lo menos 3 días con este Fox. Y está en el canal. Si no lo has visto todavía, chico, es tu problema, ¿eh? Oye, vale que está cerrado, pero que tengo llave. Vale, hop. Ah, vale, que tiene escalera. Jijiji. No estamos atrapados. Desaparecida, Tamara Strenger, la hija del varón sanguinario. Posible secuestro, gran Anda. Anda, titos.
Interesting.
¿Y detrás de esto hay algo? No, vale. Vale, encendemos esto para que veáis mejor. Y voy a encender. ¿Esto no se puede encender? No, este no.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever.
Estoy tranquila porque nadie lo puede sorprender por detrás porque es brujo y lo escucho.
Interesting headings.
Estos cazados desaparecidos se busca. Este es de la hija del varón.
Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, Illegally appropriated
muy
fort.
edgy.
Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcops.
Yo
Caution
me enfrento a una
advised.
bruja.
I'm being observed.
Ah, no, un
Don't know
espíritu.
by whom or why. Unsettling signs.
¿Ves? Estos planos te hacen pensar que hay alguien que lo está viendo, pero él lo escucharía o lo huelería.
Solid. Strange
Lo
glow
sentiría
observed
porque
in the
es brujo.
sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for CIRI, thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Pues bueno, esto es lo que había. Ahora tenemos que... No. Tenemos que ir a ver qué pasa con el varón. Seguramente ahora sale vacío. Váyate ya. Le voy a cargar a tu varón y le voy a hacer pollo.
Halt!
Baron home?
Not your concern.
Need to talk to him. Open the gate.
Not a chance.
We heard what happened at the crossroads.
We'll not let a man like that in here.
Won't get in that way. Gotta find another.
Vale, entonces ahora me
Ought to
complica
look
la
among
vida.
the villagers. Might find one brave enough to help me.
Porque no podrías romper la puerta, reventarla y ya está, ¿no? Desaparecida la esposa. Antes la hija y ahora la esposa también desaparecida.
How about that? Takes a tired old man not to panic and run when I appear. Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Other villagers all scurried off soon as they saw me. You didn't.
Oh, I'm too old to scurry. Besides, what could you do to me? Kill me?
Viejo listo.
Go ahead. I've not long to live. Tan me hide? Wouldn't work. My skin's right brittle.
Lived here long?
Since I was born. Reckon that'll be more than 70 winters.
Coño,
Must know
pues
the
dura
area
bastante
well.
para la época en la que te
Not
crían,
bad.
¿no?
Listen, I gotta get inside the fortress. Can I do that without going through the front gate?
Ye can, but few know the way. If you were to make
But
an
you
humble
know the
offering,
way, eh?
call it to this humble man, maybe I could point you in the right direction.
Just looking to make some coin, or is there another reason you're helping me?
What you did at the crossroads, that's why they won't let you in, right? The innkeep? My sister's husband.
Fine. Don't really feel like arguing with the guards.
Years back, when the old lord still ruled Crow's Perch, the blacksmith's boy went missing. Whole village looked for him. No luck. Finally found the boy in the river. He drowned.
Tragic. But how's that supposed to help me?
A few days on, an old woman who served the lord found the boy's cap near the castle well.
So, either he lost it there, or he fell in the well.
Clever man. Village folk built a shrine where they found the lad's body, northwest of here. Wait till you find an entrance to a passage nearby.
¿Y por qué tú no me...?
Where is it exactly?
Track
Lo
that
que hemos
weaves
visto
through the
antes.
village. Follow it to the bridge. Turn right past that.
Coño, espérate.
Then go on, straight
Gira a
as this,
derecha.
till you get to a
Recto,
crossroads.
gira a la derecha.
Turn right again. Then follow that path up a hill.
Me lo
Shrine
indican en
stands
el mapa,
upon it.
¿no?
Right past the bridge, then right again. I'll find
Cuenta a
it.
la
Thanks.
derecha y luego otra vez a la derecha. Vale, pues no, pues me jodo. Pues me jodo, pues me jodo, pues me jodo. Dime... A lo mejor no me jodo. ¡Ojú! Siempre hay gente colgada, tío. Pero los cuelgan en plan... Por aquí más o menos. Vale, por aquí encontraron las notas ahogadas.
There it is.
No tengo idea. ¡Hostias! Bueno. Subo ahí, subo. Nos vamos.
Light. I must be close.
Ahí. Ahora sí, ya está. ¿Cuánto llevamos? Voy a intentar terminar esta misión y después de terminar esta misión... Listísimo.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Ooh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Bueno,
Aha! A defender of the downtrodden. Greetings.
News gets around quick.
That it does. When I learned you'd slaughtered my men, I thought to have you captured and hanged. Or at least flogged. But then I thought, one tough cocker if he bested that lot of cutthroats. Man like him could prove useful.
I'm not a thug for hire.
I know who you are. But since you come here having perpetrated that bloodbath, I assume you've something important to discuss.
I do.
I
Very
do, I
well.
do.
Then let's discuss it. One thing. You do well to behave this time. Remember, I've still to decide what to do with you.
A que te bato, gordo.
Which I shall do after we've spoken.
Smoke, esto es una paranoia, ¿eh? No lo entiendo. Uy, por Dios, mira cómo me ha girado el cuello. ¡Qué miedo!
Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
No,
No
a ver si vas
thanks.
con veneno.
Didn't come here to drink.
As you will. But I'll not sit here dry if you don't mind. Before the war, there was a distillery nearby, best in Velen. But our horse sons burnt it to the ground. To the matter at hand, I'm Philip Strenger. Now the Blobtids round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtids call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
No sé ni lo que es Velen, pero está bonito. Voy a decir que está bonito.
Lovely place. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
Como tú, el niño ese
What are
desapareció.
you getting at?
Ah,
Many
se le
have lost
desapareció
loved
la
ones here.
esposa
Some
y
their
los hijos de
wives,
y la
others
hija.
their daughters.
Get to the point already.
CIRI, that's why you've come, isn't it?
Sí.
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Me emocionó como si supiera qué está
Said
pasando.
some
y la verdad
beasts
que
from the
estoy-
woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
Se ha matado Paco. No me jodas. No, tío, que la señal es mi cosa favorita del planeta. ¿Y qué hago? ¿Lo tengo? No tengo nada, pero me mola cómo va tu outfit, ¿eh? Tengo al menos... Solo tengo mapa. Vale. ¿Y puedo pelear? ¿Puedo sacar la espada? Efectivamente. No, ¿para qué voy a pararme a pillar? Ah, bueno, no sé si luego si juego con ella tendré. Tampoco puedo usar los sentidos de brujo porque ella no tiene. Tampoco tiene... Tú no tienes magia, no gritas, no haces nada, tía. No me jodas. ¡Hostias! ¿Qué dices? ¿Qué dices? ¿Qué dices, tío? Yo quiero estar, pero espérate, escúchame. Yo quiero que el Geralt haga eso. El Geralt. Pero ¿por qué no haces eso? Quiero jugar con ella. ¿Y vos quién sos? Un nene. Ah, que se cae y se mata.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
Ah, es una nenita.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. Why don't you tell me where you live?
In Lindenvale. They'd see to your wounds there.
How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait.
La manda a
So I
morir,
started
creo,
down
¿no?
the trail. Then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and
Ah,
I
pues
lost
no,
my
no
way.
sé.
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had naught to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked, but Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats, that would solve things.
Oh,
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning,
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
it warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. Explain to your parents that they
tenemos un
mustn't
problema.
lose their children in the woods.
¿Cuál es el este? ¿Izquierda o
Can't
derecha?
go
Siempre me
home.
equivoco.
Because of the Wolf King
Creo
and
que
his
izquierda. Izquierda.
No kings among wolves.
Bueno, no sé,
These
esto te
have
lo
one.
marcará.
And you've seen him?
Yes, I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
Bueno. La sigo a ella.
Quick, hide!
Es que no tiene magia, solo hace los esquives. Que los esquives están muy guapos porque son rápidos y te puedes acercar o alejar de ellos. Ay, ay, no lo he hecho bien. ¿Pero cuántos son? ¡Ah! ¡No, no, 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 no! Escucha, escucha, es complicado, ¿eh? Como te enganché en una de esas, acabaste. Quiero matar, creo que queda poca vida ese. Solo queda uno, no te mueras. Espérate que me cure un poco. No, este no. Nunca este. Solo queda uno. Ya está, ya está, ya está. Me han quitado mucha vida cuando me han enganchado ahí entre 7 y no me dejaban escapar.
My, you're brave. My father can even do that.
Tu padre es un mierda. El padre de CIRI es otro mierdas. No sé para qué recojo cosas y...
Look! There's something there.
Como sea el padre tieso.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts, stay here.
Pero tú no ves que están trocitos. Yo qué sé.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs.
La tripita. Oye, tiene muchas
picked him up and
tripas.
threw him against the tree.
El rey lobo ese. Creo que vamos a tener que luchar con un miniboss.
No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
Stay there and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting.
Interesante para ella. Y ahora el vientre.
Let's see. Oh, his liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied? The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
Por eso la quería
Do
matar.
when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question.
Matarlo.
I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible
No
pain.
se hace eso.
You're smart. How do you know these things?
Se la
Did
enseñó
your
el de
father
Iraí.
teach you?
Not my father, my uncle,
Ah, pues no.
Uncle Vesemir.
Vale, supongo que para eso es porque tengamos que conseguir las plantas. Porque no puedo craftear, ¿eh? Voy a pillar por si acaso.
Ow, that. Wolves.
Hide! Quickly!
Voy a poner. Es que son 3 y luego salen de la nada 87 lobos más. ¡Míralo, tío! Es que son muchos. Sal, 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 sal. Veremos a ver. Con el tocho mocho. Tengo que matar a 2 y ya no tendré problema. El caso es enganchar a los 2 que poca vida tienen. Que creo que son estos dos. No, creo que uno de estos ni lo toca. Echo de menos al Vera. Esta me gusta con los esquivos. Pero el Vera mola. ¿Ya está?
Parents often send their children out to follow the sweets.
You cut him up bad. The Wolf King will be angry.
Que la chupe.
It's dead. A pig here? Must be a human settlement nearby.
Hay que seguir a la niña y ya está. Pero antes, ¿sabes que antes de que esto... No. Me saltas, ¿no? Vamos a pelear con un tocho. Recoge cicuta menor.
You lead.
¿Dónde puedo recoger eso? Claro, es que tampoco puedo verlo en mi inventario, entonces... Ahí está. Ya está, ya está.
All right. I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
Te tardaba menos de 30 minutos. No entiendo qué utilización de entrada usa. ¿Cómo?
What you doing?
Greasing my blade.
No entiendo. ¿Te vas de viaje o qué?
We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Vale, nos vamos a encontrar con el... Para ir a Estados Unidos te vas. El Almic es de Estados Unidos. Está por aquí por el chat, no sé si sigue o se marchó. Y a su barco le llamó. Ya me han respondido, pero ¿qué te vas? ¿Para estudiar, para trabajar o de viaje solo en plan para dar una vuelta? Con los amigos. Ah, bien, pásatelo guay. ¿Qué te vas? ¿En pronto o tipo para verano? Siete días en la capital del cómic. A tope, a tope. Ahora no salgas, tío, no se te vaya a liar, ¿eh? Ya lo que te falta que se te líe. El 27, te vas prontito. Pues pásatelo guay. Y ten cuidadito.
What? The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide.
Coño. Escúchame. Qué problemas. ¡Qué caca de bicho! ¡Qué cagada de bicho! Estoy chetada.
Boy, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on.
Vamos a ver si nos dice algo de la historia.
Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Must be. We was returning from Midcops when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren...
The little one. No details.
Bueno, pues ya sabes. 2 mascarillas cada vez que salgas, contacto cero con la peña, que vamos. Imagínate, la que se te lía. Imagínate la que se te lía. Pierdes toda la pasta. No. Cuidadito, cuidadito.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Oye, me mola más jugar con CIRI, creo, que con el Geralt, ¿eh?
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
Bueno.
So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
The little girl who showed up here with CIRI, what happened to her?
Gretka. She's safe and sound. Helps out in the kitchen. CIRI told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. So I decided
no mala gente.
to send the lass
Un
home.
poquito mala gente.
She's fed here.
Pero no tan mala gente.
A roof over a warm corner she calls her own. She wants for nothing.
What happened to CIRI?
I've told you already. A topic for another time.
I need to find her. Understand? I need every last bit of information available.
I understand. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter
Te la
are missing.
busco, te prometo te la busco.
I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Vale.
Thing is, can I trust you? What guarantees do I have?
None whatsoever. Only my word.
Pero yo creo que nos va a ayudar.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morning to find them gone.
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Slender lass, without yate all, comes up to my shoulders. Beautiful eyes, green like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 20 winters behind her that she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
Como la pez.
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to rip up floorboards in search of a peasant's last sack of grain. Finding a living person, they just don't know how. Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard-to-find nooks. If you're looking to hide someone, this is the place.
Okay.
Maybe they were kidnapped. Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants is all.
None would dare raise a finger against my family. Any who might have, they've been eating dirt long since.
This place. Must be hard to be the only two women here.
This place? What do you mean? I wanted for nothing here. Pheasant for dinner? Not a problem. Blue ribbons from Toussaint? Say the word.
Had your men in mind. Their company. Sure your wife and daughter weren't being harassed?
My men are a horde of horsens, but they know their place. One of them so much as looked at Anna or Tamara crosswise, I'd cut him down like a dog.
Bueno, no veis todo, pero lo mataría como a un perro. Bueno, ya está.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Effective.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Bueno, después de encontrarla lo dejo. Dije que iba a hacer 3 horas, así que... Aplicar aceite a tu espada aumenta el daño que causa un determinado tipo de enemigo. Abre el panel de inventario para aplicar un aceite. Tu inventario contiene un aceite para espadas. Para usarlo, aplícalo a tu espada. Aceites. Elige un aceite usando L y pulsa A para confirmar. Después elige la espada a la que deseas aplicárselo. Pero no tengo aceites. No tengo aceites. Puedo hacer aceites para constructos. A uno de estos, por ejemplo, y le aplico el aceite este a esta espada. Pues bueno.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Oh, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive.
Incense. And an old key.
Jammed again.
Locks. Anise. Sandalwood.
Try not to
and
make
something
a mess.
else. Saffron.
For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Creo que están muertas, muertísimas, muertotas, ¿eh? ¿Y esto? ¿Cómo leo? O sea, ¿cómo veo eso? O sea, ¿cómo veo este humo? Ah, veo el camino que recorrieron, vale, vale. Bueno, antes de eso...
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with
Quiero
pins to
verla.
hurt someone.
Bueno. Creo que esto ya está todo mirado. Y ahora voy a mirar el otro cuarto que está al otro lado.
Some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken.
Vale.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
¿Cuál es? Bueno, antes de nada voy a saquear esto.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Me parece que se han escapado y no se han...
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Que se han escapado, que no se las han llevado ni nada, porque una muñeca para brujería.
gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of
Qué
that
paranoia, tío.
candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues.
¿No te vas a llevar la pieza?
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloose. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Vale. Voy a sacar esto y nos vamos.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Esto es de una mujer está hablando con el notas este, ¿no? Para aquí no es. Esto ya está. Seguimos bajando. Seguimos bajando.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Bueno, ya que estoy... Que esto es un coñazo tener que saquearlo todo, ¿no? No llevo mucho. Y por aquí está cerrado. Vale, nos vamos. No sé para qué haces. Ya fue. Me voy a poner a saquear.
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
No estoy entendiendo. Por aquí no. Hay que subir las escaleras. Que por dónde está. Está arriba, ¿no? Arriba. Aliva. Aquí está.
Done poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
So it is supposed to be Triss. Yeah, I see it now. Eerie. Looks just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things don't work out with Nilfgaard. Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk.
¿A qué fue él?
Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing, not a one of them.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men air valuse?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
I want to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it, he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went back. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his guts.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Estoy encontrando un montón de puntos de cosas que venden o que compran cosas y yo ya no tengo nada para vender.
We'll get the help.
Hey, look.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
No.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Who the hell do you think you are?
A witcher.
A witcher? Hear that, boys? Either Velen's got a bumper crop of witches, or this is the bastard who cut down our boys at the crossroads.
Bad idea.
Pues nada, elegiste la muerte. Qué pendejo. Soy ya una profesional. ¡Uy! Casi profesional, no. Todavía no. Vaya, por Dios, siempre está el pesado de las flechas de los huevos. Ah, que son 2 pesados. Y hasta allá no hay flechas. Qué pesado. ¡Ay! Vaya.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Otro coso morado. Bueno.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Whoa, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Lleva patitas de pollo.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Pella. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanted to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Pella could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Pella don't know.
Sí sabes.
But the spirits could know. The Pella will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat.
Bueno, ahora busca la cabra. Tengo que buscar la señora, la Siria, la cabra. Todo el día buscando cosas, tío. Todo el día buscando cosas.
Princess.
Pero no subo de nivel.
You got to go.
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out. You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't
Vamos,
talk
que ya
much.
estoy aquí. Vámonos. Hay que ver todo el día buscando cosas.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Pella, and so the Pella shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back.
Bueno, creo que después de esta escena lo dejamos. Si veo que vamos a encontrar ya a la muchacha, pues seguimos, pero si no, porque ya llevo 2 horas y media y tampoco veo con mole, así que una rata, animalito. ¿Te imaginas que las truja? Está flipando en plan de moneda de este señor. ¡Ah! La va a matar. Pobre bicho, tío. Las ratas eran nuestras amigas en el anterior juego que jugamos.
They are not here. That is God. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, did not die.
Gracias por seguirte, Geniebla. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Un bebé que no vive pero no murió. ¿Qué cojones? I need more information.
That is it.
Spirits had
That
nothing
is
more to
it.
say, like where they went or where they are now.
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful.
¿Y ella dónde están entonces?
Perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna
Era un
came to you,
cacas.
you must have noticed
Confirmamos que era un
something.
cacas.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Bueno, ahora
Botchlings
tenemos que
suck the
buscar
blood of
un
pregnant women and
bebé
eat their fetuses.
fantasma.
They don't help.
'Tis a being
Chungo.
cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way all the same.
Le estoy
I hear
preguntando
you
para
right.
tener más
You mentioned
historia que si
Forefather's
no.
Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Bueno,
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
bueno, ahora tengo que volver a por el... Madre mía. Vámonos, lapidito. ¿Qué rayos? Hostias. Ya me lo perdí o por no venía pata. A maldición, a maldición, a maldición. Quita. Quita. A ver por qué es el fire. Vaya por Dios. Corre más. No te corre más. Cole, 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 cole. Pero está tranquila. ¿Te estoy diciendo que se está quemando todo eso?
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Primero vamos a
Hurry
salvar al
now,
otro.
quick!
Abre la puerta principal del establo, ¿vale? Pero es que como la abro.
Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
Pero vamos a ver. Si entra o dentro. Tenemos a ver que todavía seguramente tenía que interactuar con la puerta bien para poderla abrir de dentro. Me parecería una pasada, la verdad. Tercera vez que entra aquí, la verdad. ¿Y ahora qué? Pero, chico, he hecho eso 3 veces. Es que lo he hecho 3 veces, tío. No me digas que tengo que abrir la puerta.
Ah, we've a hero in our midst. The horses. Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
No, Art, no.
They ran from you, didn't they? Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
¿Qué haces? Uy. Lo malo es que la cámara de mierda, ¿por qué la cámara es así? Ya está, gordo al suelo.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
Porque le zurraba la madre.
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Ya, un gilipollas flojucho, ¿no?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morning, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head.
Te lo tienes merecido, la verdad.
Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift
Pues si tú
the
lo has
curse
matado,
that it may finally
¿voy a
rest in
complicar yo la
peace.
vida?
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Se nos
And
valía.
try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Para defenderte.
Here's the
Antes que
spot.
nada voy a ver si... Vaya, hombre, no me ha dejado coger la planta.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Y ya está fuera.
Watch things on the prowl.
¡Uy, la mierda!
Look.
Escucha, ¿y cómo la traemos? Es que claro... Un Gollum. ¿Qué ahora aquí quiere que la mate, no? ¿O qué?
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Vamos a intentarlo, Smoke. Si se lo carga, se lo cargó. Que por cierto, no he guardado ninguna parte de la partida. Sí, mongolísimo. Lo chulita que es. Hostia, tío.
Back to the fortress.
Espérate, antes que nada.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
¿Puedo guardar ahora? De aquí a la casa se va a poner nerviosa. ¿Cómo la lleva?
Spectres. Watch them scent attract.
¿Pero qué quieres que haga?
Do something.
Coño, yo pensaba que la tranquilizaba con eso. Espérate. Esto ya se me ha ido a mí de las manos. Pero si es que si no entráis en el círculo no puedo hacer daño. Oye, pero escucha. ¿Cuántos son? Oye, tenemos un problema, no dejan de salir. ¿Por qué no dejan de salir, conche su madre? ¿Esto es normal que no dejen de salir?
Oh. Quiet now.
Tranquilo, confía en mí, coño. Confía en mí, que yo tengo controladísimo.
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Antes de llegar otra vez se va a volver todo loca. Y me va a poner otra vez 550 espíritus.
Need to hurry.
Cago en su madre. ¡Ay, no! El problema es que sale incluso salía ahí un poco de la nada, ¿no? Ah, no, que todavía queda otro. Tu madre, tío, morite ya.
Worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Patricia. Otro nombre. Rebeca. A ver qué carita de qué tiene. ¿Qué nombre le ponemos? ¡Llegamos!
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not
Seguimos nivel
embrace.
4, Morpeko.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya,
Buah, qué porquería de nombre, Mou, tío.
and embrace thee as my daughter.
Lo muerde y lo carga.
Good. Now bury the body.
Yo pensaba que se iba a quedar de mascota. Yo pensaba en realidad, como dijo Doméstica, yo pensaba que se iba a quedar de mascota. La niña maldita ahí por la casa, tío. Parece ser que no. Qué decepción.
What now?
In one day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin.
Es horrible, me gusta.
I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Como salga de ahí, sea un perrito.
That's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a
Yo
day
creo
and
que
a night for the
sí,
botchling to
Smoke,
turn into a
vamos a tener
lubberkin.
razón.
That's it. Go home. And
Bueno,
try
sí.
not to drink yourself stupid again.
Esta. ¿Y cómo hago eso? Es lo que tenemos que hacer, quedarnos esperando.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
No funciona, ¿te imaginas? Hostias.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Tú, que va mamadísimo.
Get out of my sight.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Pues a lo mejor están muertos, tío.
Clothing. They change in here. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Bueno.
Wants to show me something more. Should
Vaya por
examine
Dios.
that horse carcass.
Espérate. Se les han comido un caballo, claramente.
What do we have here?
Vamos a mirar primero los huesos.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Patas.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Pues el que llevaban ellas.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Hombre, a ver, si se jamaron el caballo, dudo mucho yo.
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Uy,
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
pobrecito.
Just need information. Looking for two women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Ya la ha zampado.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Pobrecita la Hannah, ¿no?
Why?
Le pasa todo a ella.
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damned birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black
Gracias por
scars.
suscribirte, Taurus. No me va, Gracias por suscribirte. Llevo aquí 3 horas, tío. 3 horas y media ya, casi. No encuentro a estas señoras todavía.
Fine. What happened
Tiempo que no te
next?
veo, ¿cómo estás?
Go even darker. Seems
Tiempo
someone
que no te veo
put
por el
out the
chat.
stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then from
He
the
pasado
woods,
ahora a hacer los directos a este horario.
broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath,
Si a
a
tiempo que no
beast
te veo, ¿cómo
jumped out of the
estás? ¿Todo
woods,
bien?
big as a
Espero que
barn,
sí,
with
gracias por
horns
suscribirte.
and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for, beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse.
Tenemos ahora horarios, por si lo quieres ver. Está en el calendario de Twitch. Tienes todito, todo en este horario. Bueno, hoy me estoy quedando más de la cuenta porque dije que iba a hacer 3 horas. Pero es que no terminamos esta misión.
Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
No me entero de nada.
By the debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Sí.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Cuidado que es un puto el Gerald. No hable de más. Nos fuimos a ver. No me entero. Entonces, ¿la madre ha pillado?
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
¿O no ha pillado?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Creo que ha pillado, ¿eh? O está pillando. Vamos a ver. Otra vez para atrás.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Nos vimos.
Remember me?
Sí.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here.
Creo que estaba bugueado. Porque en ningún momento lo vimos. Vamos. 20 pavos nada más, tío. Mira, mira un poquito el bolsillo, ¿no? Ah, coño, que no lo veía.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise.
¿Cómo le ha cagado el pavo, eh?
She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Pues te vas a reír un poco porque creo que tu mujer se ha muerto. No lo he leído antes. ¿La habéis leído vosotros?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her.
No ha cambiado el
You
pintado,
must be sure. See her yourself. I
Ah,
shan't
vale, nos
believe
manda a
anyone
nosotros para
else.
verlo. Este me va a tener que pagar una pastita, ¿eh?
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about CIRI, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When CIRI was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Bueno, después de esto lo dejamos.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. CIRI, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on
Oye, no.
horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Oye, no, pero ¿esto qué pasa? Llegan las 3 de la mañana y se ponen desbaratados todo, ¿qué pasa?
Think you can outrun me on an horse?
Pero bueno.
Naturally. What's the stake?
¿Qué ha pasado?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'll not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start
puedo
at
perder.
daybreak.
Pero yo creo que me van a dejar a mí conducirlo con la CIRI. Vaya por Dios, estoy siempre metida en líos, ¿eh?
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man's up!
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
¿Y por qué me ponía que podía ir por aquí? ¿Por qué me ponía que podía ir por aquí?
Want that horse, don't ya?
¿Esto qué clase de mamoneo, eh?
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
You're wind, not woman.
En tu caso sería el
Worthy
caballo,
of
¿no?
the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
Otro grifo. O eso es lo que es lo que es.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher,
Vaya por Dios, me he quedado
seen a
otra
lot,
vez sin
but
escuchar.
nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Bueno.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Bueno.
So long.
Hasta aquí lo dejamos. Voy a guardar.